let's make barbecue sauce. Okay, I wrote up a recipe and Derek is gonna read it off to me. What do I gotta do?
Okay, so normally we have it all pre-measured out, but we wanted you to experience the insanity that is Brian cooking. We're gonna start off with roughly half a cup of brown sugar.
Notice she said roughly, because this is literally how I measure. Yeah, that's half a cup. As you can tell, this is a very scientific recipe that you have to be completely precise.
1 cup ketchup.
Now, can this be done using like tomato sauce or something instead of ketchup? Well, sure. It won't be as sweet, and I think the extra vinegar and other flavors that come from ketchup works really well. Those of you that have watched the show a few times know that this is my universal sauce. It works for everything. Next.
1 teaspoon chipotle powder.
This is an optional ingredient, but I like it. I think it adds a nice smokiness to the barbecue sauce.
If for some reason you're not a fan of chipotle, you can just use normal chili powder, it's fine.
Next.
1 tablespoon soy sauce.
This happens to be a low sodium. Next.
2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar.
This adds a nice vinegar aspect to it. By the way, if you haven't figured it out, this is more of a southern style barbecue sauce, not like a North Carolina style, or it's a sweetened barbecue sauce. How much is it?
You wrote down 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
Black pepper.
How much?
That much.
A good amount. I like black pepper in my barbecue sauce. What this kind of tastes like is Sweet Baby Ray's at the end of the day. That's the easiest way to describe it.
And a teaspoon of garlic powder.
A teaspoon?
A teaspoon?
2 teaspoons. Any recipe that calls for garlic, you always put in more. It's a rule. Something's missing.
Heat.
Nope. Liquid smoke. I forgot to write it down. I'll be right back. Now this is another optional ingredient, but this happens to be a nice hickory flavor, so it adds a really nice flavor. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon or so. If you don't have it, you can leave it out and it's okay. And then you wanna kind of give this a good mix. By the way, barbecue sauce made this way is accidentally vegan, 100% plant-based, so yay. And then, like she said, crank up the heat. I'm going to 2.5 on my up to 5 little mini burner here. And you don't want to walk away from this.
Sorry about that, we had a cat incursion.
Yeah, I'm trying to ignore it. They're in a mood today. Essentially, you heat this a little bit till it starts to bubble, and then I just take it off the heat, set it to the side, put it in the fridge, whatever you want to do with it. What is this stuff good for? Well,
all the things.
Anything you'd put barbecue sauce on or in. If you watch this channel next week, you will see our ribs video where this is the barbecue sauce that I will be putting on those ribs. This exact batch, as a matter of fact, because we're filming it all today. Storage options. You can put this in a bottle and put it in the fridge and it's good for, I don't know, a couple of weeks until you use it up. You could probably freeze it though. I don't know why you'd really want to. It takes like 3 minutes to make. It's no big deal. You literally want to heat this for probably no more than 10 minutes, 12 minutes or so. Once it starts to bubble, turn the heat down a little bit and it's pretty much ready at that point. It'll thicken up a little bit too. See how thick that is though? This stuff is just incredible. What are you laughing about?
He said it takes like 3 minutes to make and then immediately says you want to heat it for about 10 minutes.
It takes 3 minutes to assemble. 10 minutes to heat up. So 13 minutes in total. You'd think I'd edit that out, but I'm not gonna. That's staying. All right, so we're just gonna let this heat up, and then once it's done, we're gonna put it in the fridge, and we're gonna use it on some ribs later on. And there you have it. Barbecue sauce on ribs. What a beautiful way to use an amazing barbecue sauce. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.
Bye-bye.